Zap 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 Lightning. Zap Zap Lightning. Lightning.
Hello everybody, it's me, the Lego Dude, and in today's video I'll be talking about several new 2024 LEGO Star Wars leaks that we just got a few hours ago. Kicking things off, we have pictures of the 75396 Desert Skiff and Sarlacc pit. It'll cost $80, have 558 pieces, and release on August 1st. First looking at the box, it has a silver blue greebling template to represent that it's for the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars. The box art itself shows the Desert Skiff hovering above the Sarlacc pit on Tatooine with Boba Fett flying around and Luke about to fall from the plank. The back of the box shows the scene from Return of the Jedi where Boba Fett fell to his presumed end and Lando Calrissian almost fell into the Sarlacc. The rest of the back of the box also shows the play features included. It's overall great box art with a color scheme that fits in nicely. Looking at the minifigures now, first up we have Chewbacca and Boba Fett, who are reuses from previous sets and as usual look amazing. However, it's disappointing that Boba Fett still doesn't have his cape. Next up is a Luke Skywalker minifigure who looks superb with the newly redesigned prints for 2024 on his robes and a brand new more accurate hairpiece. Also with the new hairpiece here is Han Solo, who hilariously has a hairpiece representing his hair's look right after he was removed from the carbonite. The final normal minifigure is disguised Lando Calrissian, who looks phenomenal. I have the old version, which I also think is amazing, and somehow they've managed to significantly improve it. The helmet just by default looks cool and the torso print is amazing as well. The legs seem to have a gold colored printing, which is insanely awesome to see included and probably makes this one of the year's best minifigures so far. The final minifigure we have is the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars Nien Nunb, who is a solid minifigure. He has an amazing unique head mold for the Celestin species and accurate arm and leg prints, with the legs also being accurately mid-sized. For anybody who doesn't know, he co-piloted the Millennium Falcon with Lando to blow up the second Death Star in Return of the Jedi. Overall, this is a great minifigure selection, however it could have used one or two more antagonists, especially with the price being this high. Looking at the set itself now, I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. First looking at the Desert Skiff, it's definitely a nice improvement over its predecessor. It's angled very well and put together with many large rounded pieces that help accurately shape it. There's also thankfully enough space on it to fit all of the included minifigures. The side rails seem to be movable and the plank can also be pushed in and out, which is nice to see. The engines don't seem to be rotatable though, which is a slight disappointment. To hold it up, small clear stands are included to make it look like it's hovering in place. This is without a doubt a great desert skiff and will be great for display and for play with its high amount of mobility. Next up we have a Sarlacc pit, which they took a new approach to designing with the surrounding desert included with the Sarlacc pit in the center. I personally think that it's well designed, but it definitely seems like it could be controversial. The Sarlacc mouth will be able to open and the tentacles are movable, which is awesome to see. I very much like this new Sarlacc design and would say it's probably the best that they've made so far. Overall, this is a phenomenally designed set with great minifigures and a nice box, but I don't think it's worth the high price. Once it goes 20% off or more, it'll definitely be a possibility to get, but at full price it feels like a lot of value is missing. Next up we have pictures of the 75385 Duel on Peridea. It'll cost $55, have 382 pieces, and release on the 1st of August. Looking at the box, it has a black greebling outline with a blue colored stripe cutting across to represent that it's based off the Ahsoka TV show. The box art itself shows the duel taking place under the stormy skies of Peridea. We also see this on the back of the box, with the only difference being the included play features shown on the back. Overall, it's decent box art, but looks almost laughably dreary with all the dark clouds especially adding to that effect. Looking at the minifigures now, first up we have a Night Trooper who I would assume has a zombie face print under his helmet, but save for some small details appears to just be a normal stormtrooper. Next up is Grand Admiral Thrawn, who looks phenomenal with the slight updated prints from the last version, including his correct Grand Admiral Imperial tile logo. Unfortunately though, they now gave him an inaccurate number of data cylinders on his chest. Next up is Morgan Elspeth, who has a cool new sword-shaped lightsaber and face print, but is otherwise mostly a reuse with not much new. Finally, we have Ezra Bridger and Ahsoka Tano, who are both amazing new minifigures. They have highly praiseworthy new detailing, with Ahsoka in particular having phenomenal torso and leg printing along with her clear frost-colored lightsabers. Overall, it's a solid minifigure selection that is adequate for a $55 set by modern LEGO standards. Looking at the build itself now, it's accurate but boring. It's basically just a gray slab with very well detailed black pillars surrounding it, which as I said earlier is seen accurate but still boring. It includes 3 turntables, not those ones, to spin around characters in, and can also have the pillars falling down. Overall, this is a decent set, but almost feels like a repeat of the Obi-Wan vs Darth Vader LEGO set fiasco we had a couple of years ago, and my thoughts on it are mostly the same. It's a decently good set, but is probably around $10 to $15 overpriced. It's by no means bad, but at full price is a hard sell. Moving on from that, we now have new information on the upcoming UCS Jabba'S Sailbarge. It'll be numbered 75397, have 3,942 pieces, released on October 3rd, and has seemingly had its price changed to $500. The minifigure selection includes R2-D2, Huttslayer Leia, Jabba the Hutt, Bib Fortuna, Salacious B. Crumb, Max Rebo, Klaatu, a Nikto, and a Gamorrean guard. The included gift with purchase is the 40730 Luke's lightsaber. It'll have 145 pieces and be his lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. Alright everyone, that is everything for today's video. Tell me your thoughts on these new leaks in the comments section down below. What do you think of the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc pit? What do you think of the Duel on Peridea? Are you excited for Jabba'S Sailbarge? And one last thing before you leave, please remember to hit the subscribe button, ring the notifications bell, and leave a like on the video. Bye!